That's right. Oh, Liz, one more thing. Did Harry call? Okay, well, I'll be at this number. Bye, Liz. Sorry. Busy weekend. I had to leave a number.
Does Harry know you're here?
Harry still thinks I go on retreat. Don't worry.
I'm not worried,
Why the frown?
because I'm getting bad vibes again.
Again?
When you came in the door, I noticed your high tension. Naturally, after we made love, there's a certain anxiety reduction, but now, I'm definitely getting some negative feedback.
George, when did you go into analysis?
How do you know I was into analysis?
Just a wild guess. What made you start?
My value system changed. One day, I looked around at my $150,000 house, the garage, the cars, the swimming pool, the gardeners, and I said to myself, did I really want the status trip? So I decided to try and figure out what it was I did want, who I really was.
So, you went from analysis to a solid to gestalt to transactional to encounter groups to nirvana.
Hey, just because some of us are trying to broaden our emotional horizons, it doesn't make the experience any less valid. I've learned a lot.
I can see. In fact, you've learned to talk as though you're trying to negotiate with someone about to jump off a very high ledge.
Okay, so sometimes, in order to compensate for my earlier emotionalism, I overcompensate and lose some of my spontaneity. I'm working on
Well, I'm glad to hear it. What else are you learning?
it. I've learned that behind all the walls I've built around myself, I can be a very warm, caring, loving human being.
I could have told you that 20 years ago. So, how's Helen reacting to your little voyage of self-discovery?
Well, at first, she tended to overreact.
In what way?
She threw a grapefruit at me in the A&P. Naturally, there were bound to be some personality conflicts, but now she's cool with it. She's into pottery.
And what do you do for a living?
We live very simply, Doris. What bread we do eat, I earn by simple, honest living.
What's that?
Playing cocktail piano in the Sickles bar, you know.
Hello. Yes, Liz. No, no way. No, you tell them that's our final offer. I don't care how good a location it is. No, that's bull, Liz. He needs us more than we need him. And you know what? You can tell him that if he doesn't like it, he can just stop. But don't worry, he won't. That's right. Well, you know where to reach me. Bye, Liz. I'm buying another store.
Why?
Money.
Is that why you went into this? Money?
No, I wanted power, too. Besides, I finally got it through my thick skull that attending CR groups with 10 other frustrated housewives wasn't really going to solve anything.
CR groups.
You know, consciousness raising. You are for women's liberation, aren't you?
I'm for any kind of liberation.
George, that's a cop-out and you know it. Women have always been exploited by men.
Hey, we have all been screwed by the same things. Let me lay this on you. I go to a female doctor. The first time she gives me a rectal exam, she says, am I hurting you or are you tense? I said, I'm tense. She says, are you tense because I'm a woman? I said, no. I get tense when anyone does this to me. See what I mean?
I don't know. But what I do know is that the only time a woman is taken seriously in this country is when she has the money back in her mouth.
Hey, I think it's great to have a hobby.
Hobby? We grow $500,000 the first year.
Hey, don't get me wrong. If you're doing what you want, then I'm very happy for you. I'm just not into the whole money thing anymore.
George, did you ever get the feeling we're drifting apart?
No. As a matter of fact, in some ways, I feel like we're closer than ever.
I don't know. I think that maybe our lives are getting out of sync.
Hey, we all realize our potential at different times and in different ways. If what you're doing is giving you a sense of satisfaction, that's all that matters.
No, I'm working on it.
And you have everything you want?
No, with one minor exception. Somewhere along the way, I seem to have lost my husband.
Lost me.
Oh, I don't know if I actually lost him or just misplaced him. 4 days ago, Harry left home and I haven't heard from him since.
And how do you feel about that?
George, do me a favor. Stop talking as if you're leading a human potential group. You're really starting to piss me off.
That's good.
What's cool?
That you're transferring your feelings of hostility and aggression from Harry to me. As long as you realize that's what you're doing.
George, you're starting to get on my nerves.
That's cool too.
Jeez.
No, really. At least it's honest. Total honesty is the key to everything.
And are you being totally honest with Helen?
I tried.
Have you told her about us?
No, but I could. No, really, I totally think she's mature enough to handle it now.
George, you're full of shit.
I can buy that. If you're being totally honest.
Oh, believe me, I'm being totally honest.
But what's all this garbage about? I don't know if I lost him or if I simply misplaced him. I mean, what sort of crap is that?
Okay, you have a point.
So, how do you feel about all this?
George, you're doing it again.
I know I'm doing it. How do you feel?
Okay, I think.
Don't tell me how you think. Tell me how you feel.
We're getting kicked in the stomach.
Okay, good. What else?
Hurt, angry, rejected, betrayed. All right, guilty. But you know what? I resent the fact that he's making me feel guilty.
And why do you feel resentment?
I didn't marry Harry because he had a great head for business. It just so happens, turns out that I did. Or I got lucky, I don't know. The point is, love Harry any less because he's a failure as a provider. Why should he love me any less because I'm a success? At least that's how I think I feel.
You're not sure.
Sometimes it varies between Joan of Arc and Betty Crocker.
Hey, we're all going through transitional periods.
But what do I do about now?
Have you told him lately that you love him?
Yeah. Why does he think I'm sticking around for 27 years?
Hey, all I'm saying is that right now his masculinity is being framed, and he probably needs some, recognition of his validity as a man.
How do I do that? That's some trick.
Total honesty is the key, Doris. Is it really so hard for you to tell him that you understand how he feels?
Right now? It is, yes.
Do you want him back?
I don't know. Ask me tomorrow and I'll probably give you a different answer.
Why?
Because tomorrow I won't have you.
I'm always with you in spirit.
Thanks a lot. It's kind of hard to put your whole feet up against someone's spirit, especially from 400 miles away.
That almost sounded like a proposal.
Why, are you interested?
Are you?
I always thought we'd make a nice couple.
You didn't answer the question.
I'm the one that proposed, you remember? Besides, I was only 3/4 serious.